I am the worst sleeper ever. I worry about everything. I'm so afraid when I close my eyes. And if you don't live with anxiety, you have no idea what a nightmare this is. Okay, people will think this is crazy. But I worry about everything. I worry that every time I go to sleep, every time I close my eyes, that's it. I'm not going to wake back up again. I worry that if I'm asleep, I'm not going to hear an emergency. I worry that if I'm asleep, something bad's going to happen to somebody else. I worry that when I'm asleep, something could happen to me. I worry that I'm going to choke at night. I worry that whatever. I can't sleep. It is a nightmare. Jodie Foster had a quote that in the end, winning is sleeping better. Think about that. Some people strive for money, fame, whatever. But in the end, you win if you sleep better. Maybe you sleep better because you have the security of money. Maybe you sleep better because you're in a relationship that you're happy with, that you're secure, have a job that you like. So here are 2 tips that I will give you for sleeping. Okay? 1. I'm going to give you more than 2, come to think of it. I just thought of a bunch more. Number 1. Did this when the kids were little. You only sleep in your bedroom. That's what a bedroom is for. It's not for eating. Okay? It's not for laying there watching TV. It's not to play games. When you go into your room, you go to sleep. When the kids were born, we didn't let them play in their bedroom when they were both in the same room when they're really little. They knew that when they went to their room, it was time for sleep. And they became conditioned to that. That's what that room was for. It's a safe room for sleep. It wasn't for punishment. We didn't send them to their room when they were little for being bad, because then they associate the room with punishment. No, it was for sleep. So the room is for sleep. Number 2 tip, okay, is to look into the Headspace meditation app. There's a sleep segment. I cannot even make it through like 2 minutes of it anymore without falling asleep. And I feel myself going to sleep. And it's so cool feeling, to tell you the truth, because you can hear the guy's voice and you can feel it. It's almost like if you've ever had surgery and somebody's counting backwards and you realize you're falling asleep. Have you ever had that? I have a lot of surgeries. It feels like that. Okay, so that's my second tip, is to get the Headspace thing. Okay? Turn off all the electronics, first of all. I even recommend, which I don't do, but I should, that you put your phone in another room. Keep it in the kitchen or something. Very little happens in the middle of the night. Okay? Maybe leave the ringer on, but not the notification. So if somebody needs to call you, there's been an accident or something, they can call you. So, only sleep in your room. Try the relaxing meditation. Get rid of any outside stimuli. And here's a 4th tip. I know I said I was going to give you 2, but I'm terrible at counting. This one's kind of hard. If you don't have to wake up at a certain time, okay? Because I don't work in the morning. All right? Even if you do, just plan ahead on this. Don't set alarms, okay, to wake yourself up. Per se, an alarm that always goes off at 9 o'clock, okay? Stay with me. When you're going to bed, when you start your meditation, you set that alarm, you set a timer, not an alarm, a timer for the amount of sleep that you need. So if you know you need 8 hours sleep, which I don't, I do 5 max, you set a 5-hour, maybe 5-hour and 10-minute timer that counts down, boom, goes off, okay? Kind of hard to do if you put your phone in the other room, but, you know, work with me on this. That way you know you're getting the right amount of sleep. You're not oversleeping, whatever. Now, as a backup, so you don't screw up when you're first doing this, go ahead and set that 7 o'clock alarm, 9 o'clock alarm, whatever you people do that have to get up 9 to 5 jobs. Set the alarm as a backup, but it should never go off. So if you know, you're saying, oh, what if I have to get up at a certain time? Then go to bed at a certain time, okay? So if you know over time that you need 6 hours of sleep, you got to get up at 6 a.m. You know you need to be in bed by midnight. Even have a buffer in there. Go to bed at 11:30. Set the timer for an extra 10 minutes so that you have that time to fall asleep. You get your full 6 hours. Boom. Sleep is important. It will change your life. Think about these tips. Let me know what you do to relax and fall asleep at night.